she's ready for like the next part.
She's a healthy female of breeding age.
For fuck's sake.
Does she
Yeah.
give it out more pregnant or more when she's not?
About the same.
Yes.
I think I got a fetish for pregnant women.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know
This
why.
man
I
is
just thought
totally
about
insane.
that. Maybe it's because they can't get pregnant while they're pregnant.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm wasting my time.
Yep. Especially if you're recording.
That's right, I am.
Of course he is.
Yes.
He's going to chop it up and then try and dob us into Beasley.
Yeah.
Like, if I say, like, Beasley's a bit of a cunt, but, you know, I don't hate the guy and I'm glad to see he's getting better. You know, that's always the thing about him going to the nut house. Yeah?
It'll be Beasley's a cunt. I'm glad to see him in the nut house.
Yeah.
Yes. I like that.
I'm just worried that he might be let out too soon, or he might not. I wonder if they see the videos or if they really know how bad it is. I wonder if he doesn't tone it down when he's there.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Benny.
Good morning.
Welcome back.
Actually, Benny, I think you'll find it's evening.
Good morning.
What did I just tell you?
What?
I've already told you it's evening now. Don't good
No,
morning
it is not
me,
true.
sir.
I'm just doing my job. I'm smart, unlike someone we know.
Shouldn't talk about Beasley like that.
No.
You're supposed to be his
Wait,
friend.
Rob Beasley's posting in the chats again.
Uh, is that really Beasley though?
Yeah.
I mean, if he can post in the chats, why doesn't he do a hang?
Well.
See, I mean, if that's really Beasley and he's talking about the trolls, then I doubt he's gotten much help while he's in there. Seems like maybe they just took him in for his legs and not his brain.
Is he off again? Is he posting again?
Yeah.
And I'm presenting this week's program with my wonderful co-host Bahram Suruj.
Hello.
And Faivars Puya.
Hi.
In this week's program, we're going to be discussing atheism and the negative role that religion plays. Very often we're told, as atheists, we shouldn't be provoking people, we shouldn't be offending. I think, in fact, given the fascism of the religious right that we're witness to today, it is important, it is crucial to be able to provoke and also to offend. We'll be interviewing Richard Dawkins, the scientist in this program. We're very excited about that. And of course, as usual, we will be having the insane fatwa of the week.
Can you hear that?
Before we go into this program, let's listen to a short background clip on the issue. Stay with us, don't go away. Atheism is exploding in many countries under Islamic rule, whether in Iran, Pakistan, or Saudi Arabia. The Saudi government has brought a law equating atheism with terrorism, whilst press linked to the Islamic regime of Iran has said that atheism was breaking like a tsunami over Iranian youth. The media outlet argued that this shameful phenomenon was due to the abuse of religion by the government. In fact, no one opposes Islamic rules more than those who have had to live under them. Hence the rise in atheism becoming all the more visible due to social media. And I think, there's a lot of times that people will criticize, for example, the establishment of the Council of Ex-Muslims, and they'll say, well, why can't you just call yourselves atheists? Why do you have to call yourselves ex-Muslims? There are no ex-Christians or ex-Jews, for example. Everybody just calls themselves atheists. And from my perspective, it's important because in Islam, they can kill you for it, because apostasy is a crime punishable by death.
He's coming
So
in,
it's
boys.
it's like provoking and saying, You're telling us we can't, we will. And we won't stop until you stop killing people for it.
And I think it's a challenge. It's a public challenge to the, the issue of apostasy. It's a challenge from a free-thinking position that people have the right to free thought. People have the right to think freely and reject irrational thought, right, in the religion that is. So I think it's important to do it publicly. And because of the rise of the right-wing Islamic movement in Middle East, and that's so precious thing to do, and we've seen the impact of the Catholic ex-Muslim on the political scene in Middle East and in Europe as well. And I think
All right, pause that.
And we need to defend it.
I am.
I think when you call yourself an atheist, you're
that fucking prick. Get him out of here. Benny, that fucking I am outbound. I hate that prick. And I don't hate many people, but I fucking hate him.
How's it going, Rob?
Get him out of here. Get I am outbound out the fucking room.
Why is that, Rob?
What's that, Chaz?
I said, why is that?
Do
Why
as
do
you
you want
fucking
out?
talk. Hey, listen, dude. The one thing you have to fucking realise, you're dealing with one of the most intelligent people on the planet. If I ask for something, fucking comply, or I fuck off.
I see you're still as crazy as a prairie dog.
I told you we should have been recording.
Hey, Rob, how's it going? I'm pleased to
Do
hear
what
your,
I asked you
pleased
to
to
do
hear your voice.
immediately. Do what I asked you to do immediately. Show some fucking measure of respect, and we'll have a conversation. Otherwise, I'll fuck off and I'll just go talk to Benny. See, we're of one mind. He's already fucking ahead of me. That's the kind of special people you pricks are dealing with.
Yes, I would describe you as special, Rob.
Listen, Chaz, do what I fucking ask. Get rid of that fucking cunt, and then I'll talk to you.
And no one has room control. Oh, he's left. Okay, he's shown a bit of respect and left. How's it going, Rob? I'm pleased to hear your voice. I'm glad to hear you're okay.
Toasty.
Hey.
One thing you got to know about me. You got to talk straight to me. When you talk crap, I'm not really that fucking interested.
But I'm not
I
talking
don't fucking
Rob.
like you, Toasty. I do not like you.
Okay, that's fair enough, Rob.
And I don't like bullshit. You can grow on me, but the way you grow on me is that you talk fucking straight.
And I am talking straight, Rob. And Benny will tell you.
Bullshit.
No. If you just listen for a second.
No.
Go on.
It doesn't work.
Go on.
It doesn't. No. It doesn't work that way. The way it works is you talk truthfully, and I measure that truth.
Okay, Rob. Benny will actually tell you that.
No.
Okay. Benny might. Okay, let me say this. Let me say this, please, Rob.
No.
Benny did put Toaster Cares for you on his bowl.
Trust me.
20%, Benny. 20%.
Okay, listen. All I'm saying is
20.
I did say to Benny earlier that I'm glad to hear you're okay. He may tell you that. I don't know.
We're running out of time. Benny doesn't. I don't tell Benny what to do, and Benny doesn't tell me what to fucking do. I make my own judgment calls.
I'm not telling Benny what to do. I'm just saying that earlier on I said to Benny that I hoped you were fine and that I'm sure that he would tell you that.
Who gives a fuck? Not me, that's for sure.
All right,
All
okay,
I care
Rob.
about is honesty. Yes, Benny. The staff here at the Nut House, the staff here at the Nut House have got the charger. What, sex or a charger? Now, I don't know whether you fucking guys are working at it, but we're working at lightning speed and our communications is fucking spot on. Lightning speed. See that? See. Anyway, boys, what do you want to know? What do you want to know, boys?
Well, we're good to hear that you're well.
See. I love you, Benny. Now, see, Benny and I are humans of the highest quality, and we actually can say to each other, we love each other and we mean it, but not in a gay way. What are you fucking doing there, Ben?
Rob, I don't love
Benny?
you, but I don't hate you neither.
No, you don't know what love is, my friend.
I think I do.
Sorry, I've been told not to be quiet. I've got to be quiet. So I had to talk quietly.
Okay, Rob. You're okay though, right?
I'm absolutely fine.
Your legs are getting better?
Yes, you silly prick. And you knowing it's an indictment on you.
What's
Rob,
an indictment on me? Rob, I've not been on the internet for like over a week.
Chaz, I can spot bullshit a mile away.
No, I really
Rob,
haven't,
you
Rob. I
remember-
can even prove it.
Chaz, you're a fucking, what do they call it? A pathological liar.
Rob,
I'm
do
really
you
not.
remember?
That's the
2
entire
weeks
truth.
ago? Do you remember, Rob, about 2 weeks ago, I told you that I thought you ought to put your feet up while you're on the... Do you remember me asking you about your feet? That's because I genuinely cared, and I'm sorry to hear that you didn't put them up, and I'm glad to hear that you're better.
But hang on, you silly fucker. That information somehow got on to Sarah Connor.
Sarah Connor, the Terminator.
Sarah Connor.
Yeah, well, her name's, the real person is Sarah Coynier or something like that.
I'm a friend of Sarah Connor.
She's actually a care worker for Mercy Health in Melbourne. And Bully Boy, Coynier, we call her Coynier, but she works for Mercy in Melbourne. Now, somehow, there's some fucking connection between her and Bullfrog.
I don't know anything about that.
And somehow, no, fucking bullshit. And somehow they white-handed my daughter because she came in and reported that the legs were swollen, the tones you pricks were using, and were red. But the real truth is the fucking things weren't red at all. Because I went to the doctors that night, because I'm smart, just to cover the bases. And he reported, if anything, the swelling had gone down. So there's some connection between you pricks and this fucking mob at Mercy.
Mate, I know nobody at Mercy. I wasn't on for a week.
Chaz's girlfriend is just about to have a baby, Rob, so he's been off the internet quite a lot trying to organise all that.
Well, no, I'm going to be honest. My bill didn't go out, and my internet got suspended until I could pay it, and it took like 2 weeks for that to happen. I was off for nearly 2 weeks, and that was the point where you disappeared.
Sorry, Benny just said something funny.
He said he's figured out that we're not the same person because we're actually able to talk at the same time.
Let's talk at the same time, Chaz.
Yeah, let's do that. You ready? 1, 2, 3, go. See, we're talking at the same time. Exact same time.
Bullshit.
Yeah, it doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter, boys. You're still fucked. You're still
how are we still fucked?
You're still internet trolls, and I'm gonna fucking kick your ass from here to Kingdom Come.
Rob, that's never going to happen. Stop with the
Yes,
silliness.
it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
How are you going to kick my ass,
It's
Rob?
already happening. It's already happening.
How is it already happening, Rob? You're back in the asylum, Rob.
I'm still in my house. I'm not going to tell you until your nose starts bleeding. That's how fine I'm going to keep it. It's going to come like a
until my nose
right up your ass.
Bleeding. I'm sure it is,
yes.
Rob.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm
anyway,
sure.
Anyway, boys, not much time left. Anything else you want to talk about?
Have you been told when you're going to be?
I'd rather spend my time talking to Benny.
Are you going to be back tomorrow, Rob?
When have you been told when you're going to be given a clean bin of health and released to home care again?
Well, I'm actually in charge of all the people down here already, so maybe tomorrow.
All right, okay.
Well, the Bloods came in. They tried that scam, but the Bloods came in. I had that base covered. The Bloods will come in at 0.9 something or other, and that means that I'm normal in terms of medication and levels.
So you're still taking your lithium, right?
There's no fucking grounds to keep me. Yes, I'm still taking lithium. That's correct.
Good stuff. Well, Rob, I am
schedule, right?
But I don't need the fucking stuff. I just seriously don't.
Well, either way, I'm genuinely pleased to hear you're okay, and I look
I
forward.
don't give a fuck.
Rob, was
Okay.
it true you
Stuff
were
that's
asking
not
to see?
genuine, that's not genuine.
Rob, was it true you were asking to see Vlad's penis? Because that's something I've been told, and I don't know whether it's true or not.
That's untrue. What Vladimir did, and it's in the chat stream, and I actually screenshotted that one. What he did is he bragged that he's got a big dick.
Right.
And as soon as I saw that, I started using the terminology Vlad or Sasha, I think Sasha, and his big cock, because obviously he's got a thing about having a big cock, so I entertain that thought for him. But I'm not gay.
Have you got a message for Bullfrog?
Yeah, I'm gonna take him with an inch of his fucking life, I promise you. And I'm getting his house. We've already began the legal proceedings. So, boys, guess what? It's fucking coming.
So you're going to bring legal
I've
proceedings
engaged a
against me?
solicitor. Right? So we're just working out the details of how we go about this, but that's already happened.
Are you going to try and have a solicitor come for me, Rob?
No, you're in fucking England, you moron. What I'm
I
going
think
to do. What I'm going to
I
do.
don't want to encourage you to.
I'm
I
going
think
to
you
do
ought to
Australia
save a little bit of
and
charge.
the UK. I'm going to do Australia and America because I can do both of those jurisdictions, right? Because of certain events. Now, I haven't really given you fucking problems because I really want to screw you guys over, particularly that Mark Anoia. I haven't really given you guys a lot of thought yet, but I fucking will. Well, actually, you know where I'm going to catch you? In the fucking downstream. Because if I can get these cases up, because they're linked to internet bullying, because that's such a pervasive and sick phenomena, if I get coverage, I'm just going to do you pricks in the press.
You do know, Rob, if people release evidence of the hangouts that you've held and things that you say, it's ultimately going to harm your case.
No, I understand all of that. And what you silly pricks don't know is that I've actually deliberately behaved in the way that you think's going to win the case for you.
Right, but do you not understand that people have behaved deliberately in the way that they have? And so your own...
Yes, but no, you're fucking wrong.
You haven't got a leg to stand on, Rob.
Hang on, Benny, ain't I 2 steps ahead of these morons?
3 steps. Listen, Rob,
Oh,
I don't want.
probably
I'm
three,
just worried
probably
about
three.
your battery.
Benny,
so,
Benny, tell him that I'm ahead of him. Or
2
maybe
steps.
He doesn't want to.
He's ahead
I
of
can
you.
understand. Well, I
There
am
you go.
fucking way. I think what you don't understand, Chaz. Well, you thought I was a fucking nut. I'm above.
I thought you were a what? Sorry.
I'm above Einstein in terms of intellect.
I don't think you are, Rob.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not, Rob.
Yes, I am.
That would be a delusion of grandeur.
How
many times did they run the Jesus seminars to try and determine the historicity of Jesus? How many people are engaged in that activity? I fucking know. I did it all by myself, and I'm fucking 100% accurate.
Rob, can you see Benny's text? He wants to know.
No, I cannot.
Oh, right. He's just writes, Rob, can you see my text?
Why not?
No, read it right on the ball, Benny. I can't see the ball text.
He was writing on the ball, Rob, but no worries.
Yeah, it's not coming through yet. Not coming through.
Well, I'll read it for you if you want, if he writes anything else up.
Now, I don't know whether you guys have been paying fucking too much attention, but we were talking about a posse of 20 of us enlightened dudes. That's growing all the time. I've met some down here at this clinic. It seems that mental health is seriously masked some serious intellects, and you'd be fucking amazed.
Rob, Benny writes, have you got a message for Ralphie, Juicy?
Yeah, fuck off, Jew. J-E-W.
And his Lady Space Dust. He wants to know about Lady Space Dust as well.
Yeah, I like her. I still like her. And I think they'd be a good couple, but that guy's got to get his head out of his fucking ass to make it work.
Well, we've been trying to tell you that for fucking ages.
How much power have you got?
I tried. You weren't listening to me though. You're fucking on your own fucking high horses. I always knew the situation with Jersey. Always.
How much power have you got left, Rob?
Good question. I don't know how to tell. Let's guess 15% and maybe 10%.
Okay. Well, we just
okay, Rob. When you get back at home, would you consent to having a proper formalised debate with me?
Yes, but it's got to be my house, my rules. I will not debate you in that fucking antiquated form of debating, because it's not only pathetic. It's not only pathetic. It's also unfair. What it allows a weak intellect to do is broadcast a premise, and then all you've got to do from then is confound the other side to win the debate. So it has to be. I will never debate another fucking person on this planet unless it's done my methodology. My methodology is far superior, and it fucking works, and it's equitable.
Okay, but Rob, if it's equal, that means you have to stick to it. So your own rules can be used against you.
No, if you do that, then I'll pull you up. So my rules have a little caveat that allows me to actually fucking override any attempts to undermine the rules.
No, but Rob, it wouldn't be undermining the rules if I'm just using them against you.
Well, then no debate. Fuck off. Go talk to the wall. I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what talking to you is like, isn't it, Rob?
No.
Your style of debate isn't better. It's just more of your attempts at cognitive.
No, it's demonstrably better, because what it does is
it's just Rob's house where Rob gets to make things up as he goes along, and only Rob's allowed to talk.
Try and think, Chaz. Try and think for a minute, right? Just think, instead of being such a fucking egotistical little prick. Think about this, right? What it does in process, it stops at every contestable point and validates that point's authenticity.
Yes, but it doesn't stop you.
In other words, if you've got someone,
it's you having the right to interrupt people, and other people not having the right to interrupt you.
In other words, if you've got someone that's disingenuous, it fucking picks them up early in the process and saves a lot of fucking time.
Yeah, but Rob, no.
If you've got someone that's genuine,
interrupt people, isn't it?
If you've got someone that's genuine,
Rob, it's just a license for you to interrupt people, isn't it?
If you've got someone that's genuine, you actually share knowledge because you delve into the basis for the claim.
Rob,
did you know that there are only 3 primary elements in the fucking universe? Well, sorry, there's only one, it's hydrogen. But then it breaks down into 3 primaries. The 3 primaries are hydrogen.
Yes.
I only know this. Oh, yes, you know. Well, Benny, you can educate him later.
Yes.
This is powerful stuff. It's extremely powerful stuff. And,
do you know what the first element created was, Rob?
Hydrogen.
No, it was helium.
Oh, okay,
helium-4 to be precise. And there was a.
Okay.
There was
I don't give a shit.
After
I
that,
don't give a shit. I only
in
care
the
about
formation
hydrogen.
of stars was
I
hydrogen,
only care about
helium.
hydrogen because hydrogen's the element of the earth.
Hydrogen is the element of the earth.
Correct.
Correct.
Well, it'd be hydrogen, carbon, oxygen, nitrogen.
No.
Now, no, it is not true.
Carbon comes from hydrogen. It's a derivative of hydrogen, and oxygen is a derivative of hydrogen. So hydrogen is primary, and then it breaks down to carbon, the next level, and it breaks down to oxygen.
Carbon.
Hey?
Carbon's got more electrons and protons. It's got a greater mass than hydrogen.
I don't give a fuck. I only need to know the base rules.
Well,
the base
you're
structure.
going against.
So in humans, in computers, 1 0 1 0 true false true false true false. In humans, 1 0 1 0 true false true false. 2 fucking wolves, not fucking 3. What else have we got? Accounting: A equals L plus P R minus E. E, that's your balance sheet and your P&L, and it explains everything in accounting, bar none. Haven't given a lot of thought to economics, but I'm sure that there's probably got a couple of elements. The earth or life, biology, is water, sun.
water and sun.
Correct.
It's a little bit more complicated than that, Rob.
No.
I don't think you truly understand the biology,
I
the
do.
chemistry, and the physics that go
I
into
do.
any of this.
I understand
Okay,
baseline.
then, Rob. Should we start at a very basic point, Rob?
I understand baseline. I understand baseline.
Okay, you want the baseline. What's an atom made of, Rob? Baseline, what's an atom made of, Rob?
If you understand baseline, you can explain everything that occurs downstream.
Okay, Rob,
those
that's
baselines
fine.
are the base rules.
What is an atom made of?
Don't give a fuck.
You don't know, do you?
No, I don't give a fuck. It's irrelevant.
Why is it irrelevant, Rob?
Because I said so.
Ah, right. So your entire argument is I said so, so therefore it is. Not any actual argument to be given.
I am that I am.
You are that you are.
Oh, shush. Hang on. I think I'm making too much noise.
I think they might take the phone off you.
No, the people might get crazy. I might get beat up.
I also think that it's probably a good idea for us just to have a sort of discussion rather than try and get into that, because I don't want anyone to get wound up.
I'm not going to get wound up.
Now, Toasty,
I just want Rob to admit that his version of debate is nothing more than a license.
Toasty. Shut up, Chaz. Toasty. I don't get worked up. I use controlled assertiveness. But I'm just a little worried that the nutters here might come and beat me up.
Yeah, well, no one wants that, Rob. So.
And Toasty, notice how you didn't really give a shit about me then?
Here,
now,
Rob,
that's a genuine person. Now, Benny would be concerned for my well-being.
What did you hear what I asked straight away?
You fuckers don't.
I did. I asked straight away, is that likely to happen? And can they get to you? But you didn't hear me. I'm sorry that you didn't hear me.
Oh, don't be sorry, dude.
Rob, can I ask you a question? Are you concerned that the doctors where you are trolls?
No,
yes.
Not at all. Oh,
no.
Sorry. Yes. No.
Yes, you believe they're trolls?
No.
No.
So you don't believe that they're trolling you?
No.
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 Do you believe that they're in league with the trolls?
No.
No, hang on, wait a minute, Benny.
Yes.
Benny. Yes, that's better.
Yeah.
There is some connection between Sarah Conier, because I saw her manners and her behaviours, and I saw the actual report that they put together that actually got me dragged away, and it was disingenuous to the max. So there is something wrong about a company called Mercy Healthcare in Australia, and the knowledge that was held by the internet community that's been bullying me. So there definitely is something going on, and I will find out what the fuck it is if it kills me. Yeah. So do you agree, Mr. Schwarzenegger?
Correct.
Now see how quickly he moves with that voice cues and how accurate it is in terms of context? Yes.
I work alone.
Oh, his battery must have run out.
Oh, that was kind of
crazy.
Man, I recorded and it didn't fucking take any of the audio.
Which one were you using?
Debut, the one you gave me, and like it's
recorded.
Have it set
up properly?
I think so. Yeah, I looked at all the sound.
Has it recorded what you said at all?
Let's have a look. I don't think so. No, I can just see people's fucking things flashing, but no one's actually talking.
He is still completely fucking whack job, didn't he?
Yeah.
Is there any link between Bulldog and Sarah Conier?
No, of course there isn't.
What? What are you talking about? You're just talking in your sleep now. Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Was it not recorded any sound?
No.
He sent us a link. Oh, this is all live.
Yes.
People have been watching this. This is all live. Benny's been broadcasting this into another hang.
No, it's
well
not
done,
true.
Benny. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Was it not recorded any sound?
No. You might as well kill that recording now, Benny.
Benny, kill the recording, Benny.
Benny, that's enough for now. I think we've got it all. I wonder what the fuck's going on with Debut then. Yeah, because he's gone. What the fuck is going on with this bullshit?
I don't know. Try reloading it and doing it again and see if it does it after that.
Corey, stop it. Jesus. If I go to audio, so screen capture, microphone, speakers, yeah. That is bullshit. See, because now, as I see now, I can see the sound is registering in the bottom of the screen. But when I was recording, I didn't see that sound registering in the bottom of the screen.
Maybe it didn't load up properly or something then. I don't know.
Nice. Have one more look. No. All right, let's get rid of them. Deletes.
He's still keeping that live link going.
I don't know.
Yeah, stop it, Benny.
Why not?
Because all anyone can hear is my cat fucking meowing. The star of the show's gone, and he was the star of the show.
You're right.
he didn't seem to be overly receptive to the news that I was giving him. We were pleased to hear from him, but I don't know.
Well, of course, the backcrap crazy bastard won't accept that. He's a fucking nutter. And I'm sorry to say it, I have no ill will about Beasley. Yeah? And as I've said before, he's just a fucking lols cow. Because all he does is he says these fucking delusional things and this grandiose stuff and making all these claims. He's coming after Bulldog and he's going to take his house and all this bollocks. And he doesn't have an entire leg to stand on. And this whole thing about, oh no, my debate style is far superior. No, it isn't, Rob. All you do is just interrupt everybody. It's all it is your excuse to derail any conversation you have with people. It's just cognitive dissonance where he doesn't have to listen. He just gets to proselytize his opinion as facts.
Yeah.
And it's been shown because I've raised several points of contentions with things that he said, and he just keeps going. And then I end up with like 4 or 5 different things that he said, which are bullshit. And the second you try and correct him on anything, you then end up fucking down a long fucking tangent of bullshit and you never get back to the original point. And the reason why he likes to do that is because he knows on a fair setting where both parties get a chance to speak and say stuff, he'll lose because he's a fucking idiot.
Go on.
Well, I mean, it's like the fact that he won't just admit, oh, that's something that I don't know, like with the atom thing. He'll just sit there and be like, nah, that's fucking bullshit. No one needs to know that. And it's like, well, they kind of do, Rob. You can't, if you're missing very key information to what things are, you can't go around spouting off things which aren't true, claiming them to be true. The way he'll just accuse people of being like, I was honestly away for weeks. Toaster, you can back me up on that. Wasn't I gone for like near enough 2 weeks?
Yeah.
2 hours.
And it was all because I didn't pay my bill, so they suspended my internet until I, paid what was owed.
Yeah,
and I must
do.
have gone. It was a few days before the 28th that I disappeared. And I've only been back for like, the last week since the 6th. That's when I got it back again.
Yeah.
And it was like, what was it? It must have been like the 25th, I think. It was the evening of the 25th, I think it went out. And so I haven't been on since like, it's like middle of the night, the 25th. So I wasn't on the 26th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 29th, 30th, 31st, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And then the 6th, I got it back in the morning and went to work. And then I came back in the evening. What do you mean, how fast? I have a 152 megabit connection and I'm getting 200 soon. I don't know, it's all in a package with my TV and my landline. Yeah, I have cable too. I think I pay about, I think it's like something like, I have more than 49 channels. I don't know exactly how many I've got, but I've got more than 49. I think I pay like somewhere near 60 quid for all of it a month. He's still broadcasting in that other hangout.
Yes.
That's because he's a fucking naughty boy.
Yeah. That's right, I am.